welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons playthrough. I wanted to come and record a video because I just wanted to, give another update on what I've been up to and uh, where I'm going next. Uh, so yeah, yeah, the hammer is great. I've done a lot of mining. We have a healthy amount of iron and copper. I want to get a healthy amount of gold and whatever else I can really get, but that's I can only do so many things at once. Yeah, so we have a dust chest now because the dust situation is just kind of a mess. And I need to crush these. I've started to crush the ores and do dust when I can. And yeah, what else? I went ahead and made one of these steam ovens. Uh, it, I really didn't expect it to take as much steel as it did. It made me realize that I'm gonna have to spend some time making more blast furnaces, which I'm not really happy about because these are really annoying to craft. But I now that I've done it twice, it's probably not going to be that bad. So yeah, help if I put it in the right one. Yeah, plenty of iron to go around. Maxed out that barrel. Probably gonna have to give this an upgrade. Uh, then I've been cutting down a bunch of rubber trees. It's just easier to bone meal lumber axe and bone meal and lumber axe the rubber trees to get sticky resin. I heard there's like a wrench trick that you can do. I couldn't go to get it to work. Probably I might be doing it wrong, but anyway, that's kind of hacky. So it's not like I'm missing out on anything. What else is new? In the Nether, I did some more prospecting. That's not really interesting, but the Nether sucks. There's really no getting around that, unfortunately. I don't know if I did this on camera. I think we might have done this last video. I'm not sure, but I did flatten this all out. Probably gonna do the rest later. Uh, so yeah, the next things I'm gonna be doing is you can see my very haphazard Steam production setup. It's not adequate. I've come to realize it's nowhere close to being adequate. So what's going to happen is, and I might get started on that this video, is that I'm gonna first of all the base when I first started making it isn't chunk aligned in one bit, and I don't really want to move, and I don't really want to make a new base anywhere, and we're here to stay. So basically starting here, I'm going to chunk align the base basically starting here, and as we wrap around, it'll be all chunk aligned besides everything, but hopefully this bit of the base. Honestly, it's not that hard of a fix for me to do. What else? Yeah, so I'm gonna have the base ring around. There's gonna be a hallway or something going this way, but I'm gonna leave the grass out here. It's going to be a courtyard uh, area, and I'm probably gonna leave enough space so I can at least get an array of. I don't know if I want to do a 3x3 array or a 2x4 array of coke ovens. Uh, and those coke ovens is probably gonna stack them vertically. Uh, I think most people go with coke oven setups early game. So, and besides having the coke ovens, it's probably not a huge problem. So, uh, yeah. What else? On the roof, we're gonna put. I'm gonna make a more permanent steam generation system. It's gonna be based on the roof, and that will be done off camera. It's ultimately going to be done to feed a bunch of those solar boilers over there. Which, yeah, like that's just not adequate. It's not good enough. We need more. We need more steam. Because it is the steam age, as yeah. So that is all one big uh, setup to set these machines up because I want to get the quests done. I don't know how long these machines will be relevant, but you know, they have to be of some use, otherwise they wouldn't be here. So I'm gonna be making the multi-blocks, and hopefully that will come when we have a more expansive base. Uh, so off camera, I'm probably going to add on, you know, progressively add on more of this dirt layer, and eventually it's gonna be nice and flat. Build more of our cobblestone box, which yeah, it's probably what I'm going to be using. Well, I'll see what I can do to make it look nice, but honestly, I'm kind of digging how it looks, even if it is boxy. Uh, but yeah, turn off the trunk. We have cows. I did a calling. So yeah, that's where we're at. You can see my clipboard. Uh, you know, all this stuff. And the first team multi-blocks I want to get is that macerator and the big furnace, which we have the big furnace now. So it's only really good for bulk operations. So I should probably need to make another normal smelter, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, alright. So on camera, I'm going to do a little more of this, and then we'll probably build out more of that room. But I want to get more sticky resin. So what I've been doing is, sure, yeah, what I've been doing is I just come out here, and it's not letting me do it. It's the first slot. There we go. And I will just farm sticky resin. And I do have a real patch of rubber trees that I can tap over there, but this is just faster. And it's not like I'm going to run out of saplings ever. So why not do it? I'm really bad at clicking. Why not do it this way? And I get wood out of it. Probably a little too much wood. But you can't have too much wood. It's always good for something in this pack. I won't do too much more of these. And I guess I can just grow a line of these. It might honestly be faster, but whatever. Alright, 22 sticky resin. That should get us a few more of these water tanks. Enough to finish one of those and get another one started. Alright. We can get another one. Be mindful of where we are in chunks. So we'll have 4 water tanks in. I don't know how pipes do if I were to build water tanks here and run pipes across the trunk. I don't think that's a problem. And I am loading the chunks. And if it's a problem, we'll learn the hard way. Honestly, I don't really know how to deal with a bunch of the quirks that I've heard of relating to the whole chunk stuff. A bunch of sticky glue because I've been making these books, or trying to make books, but that's just another annoying craft I don't like doing. Alright, so yeah, well, let's expand this room. I made a trash can from Expert Utilities. I don't really need the chest and hopper, but I just had way too much cobblestone, so what I do is I just dump pretty much everything that I get in this backpack into there. Alright. So let's go to chunk boundary here. We'll do this. This will be the wall. Yeah, and I think we'll just have it wrap around. We'll just have another room through here, maybe. I don't really know what is going to go in these rooms just yet, but I want to set the base up correctly. We'll bring it to the chunk line. Means I'm probably going to have to expand our safety perimeter, because now we're within, I'd say, 20, 30 blocks of mob spawning. And, like, being able to go outside safely it's huge. Honestly, having that sense of security. Like, guys, make torches, torch up your base when you can. And I think there's a whole quest line related to lighting things up. I honestly might go through that, get some of those cool bibliocraft lamps. But mobs are just not fun to deal with. They will kill you. They're not hard to deal with. Honestly, my main weapon is my hammer. So the hammer does much damage. There was a patch of yellow I saw. I also found a mica vein here. I think mica is like a super annoying vein to find, and I just so happens to be by my base. I don't know if I'm wrong about that, but apparently mica is important. Oh, these imp people are still here. Yeah, so when I first settled the base, a bunch of these imps were going around. And, one lived in my house for the longest time, but then he got in the way, and then I had to I had to evict him. Let's just call it that. And I there were like two other imps, and I don't know where they went. So I guess one has just been sitting out here for God knows how long. I honestly don't know if one of those imp houses is built here. I'll have to check. I meant to start building out that room, but now I'm torching up the area. But it's honestly very satisfying to add on to my safety area. These torches are honestly free. You get so much creosote oil. And yeah, I mean, you need the creosote oil for like when you start generating power with it. But until then, you're gonna be using so much coal coke to make steel. You're gonna want to burn some off using the torch recipe. At least that's what I've been doing. I make hella torches, and with the sheep, it's a great recipe. Which we're probably gonna need to utilize in a second here. Right. So can I not eat my Wellingtons? Guess not. And then our Wellingtons are in there. Alright, so instead of having the door there, let's make it look good. Door here. And then what we'll do is we'll probably bring out this room, make it longer. Right. We need more torches. Let's use that recipe I just spent like a minute talking about. I need to add that pig pen to the surface level instead of it being a hole. Or, I mean, sorry, like bringing it up here. It's a better way to phrase it. Alright, that's 45 of those. Let's get some planks. Honestly, I need to make another work table just for saw recipes, because saws are useful. And let's get our buckets. We're still in here. Nope. Oh, they're in here. No, that's one bucket. Oh, they're in my inventory, as they usually are, actually. Let's use some of this creosote from the coke ovens. I really need a work table out here. That's okay. Alright, we can probably make much more. How much, yeah, 39 coal still. It's a good amount of torches, though. Okay, where did my cobblestone go? Oh, right, in the barrel. Alright. Now I really need to add to the dirt. Kind of getting to the edge of our buildable area. So I think some of the multi-blocks will live in some of these rooms. Because I'm probably going to have a steam storage out in this courtyard area. And I can probably have it pipe into the pipe jacket that we have here and into whatever we put into the rooms back here. Honestly, I should have thought about this. The base should have an area just to run pipes through it. I really haven't done that. There is the underground. I think for these first rooms we can forego that, but I think in future expansions, I think what I'm gonna have is this pipe wall basically. Will keep running back here because there's a lot of piping that's going to occur as we play through the pack. And I've played other packs, and yeah, there's a lot of piping. And you really don't want to get disorganized with it, especially in this pack. I think getting disorganized with your piping can have some pretty bad consequences. And if not bad, at least annoying. I do like having the varying roof heights. I could make this one higher. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Now, I'm not sure if I can leave these if I have to leave these exposed to the outside, or if I can have them indoors. Because I might just when I build a second floor to the base pretty soon, because I think the base will look better with the second floor. Rectangular objects tend to do that in real life. Uh, it'll just be nice to have a room that's just the water tanks. Uh, Plus, the real life reason is we don't want like the wood rotting because of the rain. Though I don't know if that's a thing that occurs. That's just a complete guess, and I want to make the base lore friendly. Whatever that means in Gregtech. Alright. We have our base expansion. And you've stopped producing because you're out of coal coke, and that means you have been useless. So let's top up our furnaces because we need all the steel we can get. Take out the ashes. Some might think like this is tedious taking out the ashes, but I really do enjoy the maintenance aspect of gameplay that this pack has. Feels like you actually have to do something rather instead of having to, oh, build block, here you go. Probably should drop more coke in. And just like that, I've used a lot of coal coke. Let's see how we were doing out here. Because these are gonna move. This tank won't move, but these coke ovens will. So I don't know actually if that courtyard is gonna be dedicated to steam output. I can figure out what to do about the creosote, getting it over there. It's just that I need a bigger tank for the creosote. I want a bigger storage. Because creosote oil is cool. Alright. What else can I do on camera? That will be interesting for the viewer. Not much. It is kind of a drag. Because I need to do more nether mining, get more sulfur. I need to get more steel, really. Steel is the big thing. So yeah, I think the next thing I need to do is get more BBFs. Direct blast furnaces. I hope that's the right acronym. So yeah, a bit of a shorter video, but not every video should be 40 minutes. I just want to come here and show you guys what I've been up to. So yeah, next time I record, I'm going to I will hopefully have more work tables everywhere, and B, at least have a early Steam setup going, because I don't have enough Steam. I thought I did. I really thought the 864 buckets that this stores is a lot of Steam, but it's really not. When you need to use it with all the machines, then this really is not enough Steam storage. So yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and take it easy.